In order to fully confuse everyone, I have now adopted the habit of wearing glasses. And today I'd like to respond to a response to one of these videos, the prior one in this series. And the response, in fact, posted by Sneakerbabeful, has inspired me to do another video to flesh out the response I gave verbally. One of the things that's been really fun, really rewarding, really juicy and value-filled for me about doing this, so although it's frightening to put myself out here and done 30-some videos, and sometimes people don't like them, mostly it's been a positive response, but more important than the part of my mind that just wants to know, do people like it, do people like it, or do people hate it, do people hate it, do people like it? There's another part of my mind that says, well, what's juicy about this? What's fun? What's cool? And one of the things that's really juicy and fun and cool is that people have been responding and saying things and pushing back. And so I want to thank Sneakerbabeful, and let me read this person's response to the prior video about perfectionism. There were two, and this is the third now. It was a while ago, so I had to review it. Sneakerbabeful writes, "The problem is imperfection and mistakes are punished." Okay, so the first statement is the problem is imperfection and mistakes are punished. Punishment generally teaches what we should not do. Punishment generally teaches what we should not do. So avoiding mistakes becomes something we learn not to do. Avoiding mistakes becomes something we learn not to do. So imperfection and mistakes are punished. Punishment generally teaches what we should not do. Avoiding mistakes becomes something we learn not to do. Couldn't agree more. And then Sneakerbabeful finishes, what you're saying doesn't make sense. And I agree. It doesn't make sense. If it made sense, I'd be out of job. Because if it made sense, then the sense-making mind would solve this. Avoid pain, avoid punishment, avoid danger, avoid, avoid, avoid. That's what a billion years of evolution has created. A billion, 1,000 years of evolution has created, from amoeba to human, give or take, is a nervous system that is geared towards one thing above all: don't get killed. The problem is, now that we're verbal, most of the threats that we fear are not really threats to our person. They're not really going to actually kill us. They feel like they are, though. So perfectionism is rooted in this fear of getting killed. In this case, usually a fear of humiliation, a fear of being cast out of the tribe, if you will, a fear of losing livelihood, and so forth. These are generally not existential threats. Very few people have died as a result of losing their job, at least in my country, the United States of America. People die, but not usually because they lost their job. And people die, but not usually because other people disapprove of them. But the mind that just wants approval, the mind that wants to stay safe and wants to make sure we're not cast out of the tribe, which for millions of years meant certain death, if not actual being killed by the tribe, if you violated the norms of the tribe, maybe they took a club and beat you until you didn't move no more. Well, it's not like that anymore, thankfully. Sadly, our nervous system really thinks it is like that. And so if there's a threat that something we do might not be perfect, it really feels like it could kill us, and that our lives should really center around avoiding any possibility of harm. And what I'm saying, and what ACT is, I think, saying, is that there's another instinct, if you will, in parallel with this don't get killed instinct. And this other instinct is go have an adventure. Go explore. There's tasty, yummy things out there. There's juicy things. Don't spend, well, okay, that's all the instinct says. Go explore. My suggestion is that we have a choice. We can make our lives about avoiding destruction and symbolic destruction at that. Ultimately, we're all going to die anyway. So good luck avoiding destruction. And good luck avoiding people disapproving of you. Good luck avoiding illness. Good luck avoiding harm. I haven't succeeded at any of those things, but maybe you will. I don't know if I will succeed in avoiding death, or as Woody Allen said, I'm quoting him again, oh man. Well, anyway, as Woody Allen said, I don't want to achieve immortality through my work. I want to achieve it by not dying. Well, good luck with that. I'm assuming that this body will be a corpse within 50 years. I'm 43 now, so probably best possible luck. Maybe I have 50 years. In the meantime, I could make my life about staying away from anything that could possibly be harmful, including performing imperfectly, making imperfect videos, having imperfect teeth, changing my hairstyle. Someone said, you shouldn't change your hairstyle so much. Jesus. Pardon my French. Having children's art on my wall, making cheap, badly produced videos, all these things exposed me to criticism. And 13,000 plus hits later, mostly all likes, I guess I must be doing something right. So my venture has been my gain. My venture, my risk, has been my adventure. And in that adventure, I've gotten some tasty fruits. And one of them is this wonderful response from Sneaker Babeful, who pointed out exactly what the reason-giving mind, the thinking, reasoning mind, reasonable mind, sense-making mind, she or he said it doesn't make sense. The sensical mind says, just stay away from harm. And that's absolutely right, if you'd like to live that way. My choice is I'm going to go towards harm if and only if there's a potential reward that's worth it to me. And in many cases, there is. Thanks, Sneaker Babeful, and I hope my intent was to use this question to elucidate further what we're talking about, and I feel like it did, and I hope others feel the same way.